Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am the Electrified Latina, and today I've got some pressing news that are shaking up the entire e-bike world that you need to know about. The other day I made a video talking about how e-bikes are about to become much more expensive in the United States. But as of yesterday, April 9th, 2025, e-bikes are about to become even more expensive, as in double more expensive. And e-bikes are already so expensive. But before I let you know everything there is to know about, let's roll the intro. As of April 9th, 2025, the U.S. government announced a staggering 104% on tariffs directly imported from China. Yes, you heard me right. 104% increase on tariffs. Okay, so this isn't just a number, guys. This is a game changer for all of us who love and rely on e-bikes. And since most of the e-bikes are manufactured and their components are manufactured in China, this directly impacts the cost of these products. So let's start from the beginning with these tariffs. Trump has raised another 10% from the previous 25%. Now, if you remember, back in June 2024, in Section 301 tariff, the tax, which is basically a tariff, rose from 18% to 25%. And that was just some kind of expiration date on Section 301 tariff. Now, that did cause e-bike manufacturers to raise their prices by $100 to $150. But with this last 10% increase on top of that, he's implemented, you're looking at a 35% tariff. So if an e-bike was $1,000, now that e-bike is going to be $1,350 unless the e-bike company absorbs some of that. I'm sure some companies will do that just to capitalize on sales and keep a decent part of the market. But this is not a sustainable long-term solution, and price increases are likely to be passed on to consumers. And what it is that tariffs have political agendas behind them. So yesterday, the tariff went up to 104% on imported e-bikes from China because China had increased its tariffs on U.S. products imported to China. So it looks like a trade war has started, and unless China accepts the negotiations with the United States and accepts the fair regulations, this is going to keep getting wild, guys. So, for example, Israel on Monday stopped all of the tariffs and restrictions on U.S. exports into Israel, hoping that the world would follow their example on free and fair trade. Now, if every country did this, this would be a very happy place. The whole idea behind tariffs is to encourage manufacturing here in the United States and to create more jobs. Now, on paper, this sounds great, but what Trump doesn't account for is that you can't just reshuffle an entire supply line by tomorrow. I mean, manufacturing in the United States would take a tremendous amount of time, investment, and infrastructure. So guys, it's not like you can just snap your fingers and have an entire supply chain reshuffled overnight. We need time. Meanwhile, the tariffs are already hitting hard, and this is affecting everyone big time, including this booming e-bike industry. So back in 2022, the sales of e-bikes in the United States exceeded 1.1 million units, quadrupling the amount of sales in 2019. So this surge shows how much the e-bike industry is growing and, you know, bringing fitness enthusiasts, commuters, and adventurers alike into this wonderful industry. And now that momentum is about to come to a screeching halt because of this short-sighted and unrealistic policies. Okay, so guys, at the end of the day, these policies, these tariffs feel like a punch in the gut to the e-bike world. I mean, this is throwing a wrench into a very fast growing industry. They're throwing a wrench into something that's been growing fast and making a real difference into the way we move, commute, and explore. Oh my gosh, guys, I got distracted making this curve, but okay, so like I was saying, and yeah, this is just super unfortunate, guys. I mean, I really don't know what's gonna happen. I mean, e-bike prices are gonna be for rich people, and rich people, it only accounts for the 7% of the population. So I'm definitely very worried for this industry. And the crazy part is that there is no solid plan to shift production here. No time, no investments, no infrastructure, just boom, tariffs. So if you've been eyeing that e-bike, this is the time to grab it because prices are only going to go up from here. So, you know, go support the brands that you love, and let's keep this momentum alive, this movement alive, before prices make it go out of reach. This e-bike that you see here is the Fucare Gemini Sport dual motor, dual battery e-bike. And at the time of making this video, it's priced at $1,549. If I have an additional discount for you guys, I will leave it down in the description. But I can tell you, this is a great bang for the buck. I mean, dual motors, 750 for a total of 1,500 watts. Of course, it peaks much higher. Dual batteries, they're both Samsung, for a total of 30 ampere hours. And guys, this is the third e-bike that I get from Fucare, and I can tell you that I love this brand. I mean, from their very unique designs to their crazy stability, their comfort, and their power, like wow. And to top it all off, they have excellent customer service. So right now I'm riding and testing this bike thoroughly so that I can make a full review for you guys on this bike coming soon. Other brands that I recommend are Electric, Velotric, Ride One Up, Goat Power Bikes, E-Cells, HOVSCO, Tutio. I think I'm missing one or two. I'll put a list up here for you guys, but I will leave some of the affiliate links down in the description for some of these great e-bike companies, guys. And I have videos on all of them. Go check them out. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in today. If this video was helpful, if you liked it, please give me a like. Subscribe to the channel for everything related to the e-bike world. And hit that notification bell so you can be notified for new content. And guys, please leave a comment too below. I would love to hear what you think about these new tariffs. I mean, do you guys think these tariffs are gonna be good in the long term? Because in the short term, they certainly are hurting a lot. Okay, so always remember, whatever you're doing, happy riding and stay safe.